Hello Libra, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is about a change that the universe is sending for you, and it is doing that because something has got over, right? Something has been fulfilled, and now, it's time to allow that to move out of your life, your space, so that something else can come in. This month we are having two eclipses. There are major planetary changes happening which herald these kind of changes. So we're just tapping into that and seeing what is it for you. You could already be experiencing these, and we will also get some guidance for what's coming up next for you. So Libra, let us begin your reading. Let's get some cards for you. Let's get some cards for Libra. What is it for Libra? We have the Garden and the Gate. Journey and the Angel of Strength. The first chakra card, all tied up, and the door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, so let's start with the tarot as well. Now, Libra, for a long time, you could have been feeling a little unhappy given, the circumstances you were living in, the environment you were living in, maybe at work, maybe in your personal life. There was a sense of feeling a little unhappy and a little dissatisfied with what you have. You've been feeling that in the past, and you have been wanting to start a new, you've been wanting to end this, and you want to begin something new for yourself, which really makes you feel happy, which brings in the joy, enthusiasm, okay, the optimism, a little bit of thrill, a little bit of, something which really gets you going. Now that waiting period is over for you, okay, and you, in the recent past, I think all of you have begun that new journey for yourself. You've allowed yourself to move out of this gate. You're staying within this gate. It all looks very pretty and beautiful, but there is open space out there which allows you, the openness allows you to do anything, grow anything, go anywhere. This gate is a barrier. You have not stepped out of that barrier for a long time, though everything was in place and everything was good, but you were not happy. It's like, a bird being in a golden cage, that kind of a feeling. So you couldn't complain, you couldn't say that something is out of place. It's just that you're not happy there. You want that freedom to explore life, freedom to start something for yourself, freedom to go on your own, march to your own drumbeat, walk, carve your own path, and which you have done that, which you have already done. With the Angel of Strength here, it's taking you a lot of courage to step out of this and step into the unknown. Let us say, it is stepping into the unknown. For some of you, it couldn't have started because with the Journey card, it's also about, the ending which has happened because you have packed your bags and decided to move on, but you've not moved on. The end has happened for all of you. All of you are picking that up, very strongly. And now it's just, harnessing your inner strength, your core strength, your belief, and then, just going out there and waiting for something, someone to come so that you can start your journey. So you are waiting, for somebody to pick up the signal and stop for you and take you to where you need to go. So I think the forward movement hasn't yet started, but you've all moved, you've all opened the gate and stepped out into new territory. I have the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the King of Swords. With two kings and a queen, you've got, mature cards over here. So this is a decision. This is something you have, decided to pursue in a very mature thought, with a very mature thought process behind it. It's not been on a whim, it's not just a fancy, it's just not a step you've taken, without thinking. With the King of Swords over here, you've thought of it very, very clearly that this is just not working for me, this is just not what I really want, I cannot stay like this for too long. And with the with the King of Wands, it's all about having that leadership quality, having being that visionary, overcoming challenges, seeing the bigger picture of life for yourself, which you want to accomplish. You don't want to stay small, Libra, anymore. You want to go out there, explore, experiment, take your chances, because you've seen what you really don't want. Now you want to see what is it that I can do, and what is it that I can create, and what is it that I can start something for myself. With the Queen of Pentacles here, it's all about putting in the effort into something which you feel nurtures you, which you feel can grow, which you want to grow for yourself. You're willing to put in the effort, you're willing to put in the hard work, and you want to focus on something which you think, you've got very clear thoughts on that. You do not lack the drive, you have the confidence, you have the drive, because the things the way they are, they don't make you feel happy. With the Four of Cups, you want to explore and offer. It's not, you don't feel that you should just stay with things the way they are, even though they're comfortable, even though they're nice, but your happiness is at stake here. You're not happy with the way things are. You want to push for something, because you feel that this is not really worth your time and effort. I mean, what you have is really, not, it's not the best way to spend your life and time, right? So you want to have that freedom to explore things. Now, what's coming up for you? See, with the all tied up card, it is still not quite clear where you're heading. Like we can see over here, she has just begun her journey, but she's not gone anywhere. You have not gone anywhere. It's just that there is a little confusion about what to do, where to go. First chakra is all about, that base, that foundation being laid, but you do know that you're moving towards your happiness. So we are going to see in the cards to come, what is it that can help you come out of this feeling tied up situation, where you can get out of these shackles and start thinking clearly and start moving in a very clear cut direction. And speaking of which, look, I have the Ace of Swords. So mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind. Well, conflict and surgery, but I don't think that is applicable over here. So here now onwards, you will see what is it that cuts through this, whatever is keeping you tied. That clarity of mind is coming, the doorway is going to open through you, through which you can walk through to personal happiness and healing. Ace of Swords. See, you will, emotionally also, you're pretty, things have been dragging for too long, rather this decision has been dragging for too long, and now you know that wherever the path leads, wherever it is that you're going, you are going towards something where your happiness lies, because this is the Cups card over here. You have no remorse for leaving something behind, because you know that you've been there, you've done that, and it did not give you anything. So there's no way that you're ever going to turn back to the past, because it's a done chapter for you. We have the Magician and we have the Three of Cups. Now in the days to come, there are going to be new breakthroughs, new ideas which are going to cut through all of this confusion, which again you're going to experiment with. The new, when the doorway opens, the new energy starts flowing in, which is going to clear up this confusion. You've got the Ace here and the Magician here. So here, whatever the ideas that would come your way, it would be a good idea to spend your time just discussing with others, spending time with a like-minded community, having that flow of energy between you and others. It is going to clear up a lot of confusion, a lot of doubt. It's going to open up some doors as well, because the more you connect with people, you can get suggestions from them, you can get ideas also from them. They can also help you in this process, right? So that is what it is. The opportunities are all coming in, the doorway is all opening up. But with the first chakra card over here, it's like build up your strength, Libra. Build up your strength. You've got two cards of strength and they're identical. Okay, so here it talks of, follow your, be confident of the move you're going to make. Do it only when it feels absolutely right, and you know that, you feel quite secure and good with the decision you are taking. So follow through, don't let up, don't give up. It's going to be a little, challenging, because, it's a new field you're stepping into. No doubt about it. But you're stepping into it with very clear energy, with no, like I said, traces of the past. But again, this also requires strength, to move into completely new territory and a new zone. So this too is going to require strength. Just the way it took you strength to get out of this is going to take you some strength, to be on this new journey, new path. So build up your physical strength as well. Keep your body strong, eat good food, take enough rest, enough exercise, and I would also say connect closely with family, connect closely with members you have a bond with. You need their support at this point in time as well. Let me get you some cards of what is it that you need to do and what the outcome is going to be. And before I forget, I am going to take out a card from this deck as well, and then we will see what messages come for you for moving from here onwards. That's that. Okay, Libra, let's continue your reading. We have got this, the Sun card. Sorry. This is the Sun. This is Capricorn. Capricorn is all about putting in the effort and really being dedicated to your work. It is the zodiac sign of work, 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 and more work. So your guidance definitely is all about giving it all to this, and not letting up on the strength, and not letting up on the effort. And we have the 10th house. See, the Capricorn sign and the 10th house, they are the same in the natural zodiac. So it's all about being a leader and working hard, cultivating the career, cultivating the work, cultivating all of that, so that you become a person of power and status. Be business like. Everything should be focused on what is going to make your business or your work thrive and be successful. So you need to act like a leader, you need to take the initiative. A lot of it lies, the responsibility, the onus, and the initiative. We have the King of Wands over here. It is all with you. You need to take the step, you need to lead. With the first chakra, it's like the beginning of things. So you need to rely on your strength, to rely on your intelligence, to rely on your abilities to begin something, to initiate things, and keep the focus on work, being very practical, being very cut and dried about what is working, what is moving forward, how is it going to grow and develop. Right? So this is what you need to do. Demonstrate your goals and your responsibility. They have that sense of, because you are in the driver's seat, it all rests on you. And you realize that the daily effort is really going to be, the so be very, very important in the success that you're going to get. Because Capricorn is the sign of, regular daily work. Every day you have to be working towards this. Every day's work is going to count. You have to take that responsibility of ensuring that the daily goals are met. And you have to be the leader over here. So as you persist with this and as you persevere, you will see that you are going to achieve what you have created, and you're also going to create a destiny for yourself. Staying in discipline, staying in responsibility mode, staying in, in being dedicated to everything is really going to shape your destiny, shape your creation, give it a form, the form you want, the form which you like is developing. The way it is developing with your daily effort, you will see things growing. You want to change it, you want to sustain it, you want to build it further. It's all up to you and the daily effort you are going to put in. Everyone is doing their best. This is your guidance, additional guidance. Everyone is doing their best. There are really only two types of people: those you now love and those you will love. Until there's only one type of person, and then we'll probably hit replay. That's the game of life. Here it's not about people, but I will say that everyone is doing their best, the universe is doing the best for you, you are doing the best for yourself. So you and universe are in tandem. You know what you are doing, the universe will love it and reward you. The more love you get from the universe, the more that's the kind of feedback which you are going to thrive on, and which is going to encourage you to do more. So this is the relationship between you, the universe, and the work you are doing. You love your work, it's going to respond. You be dedicated and honest, the universe will respond. Okay, so that's your reading, Libra. Thanks for watching.